What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Italian Football TV. Yesterday, we were all smiles. We're still kind of smiling right now, but
not really.
Yeah, not really. Napoli are out of the Champions League. Like we said yesterday, that this is going to be tougher than a lot of people think. Everyone kept saying that Man City was going to for sure beat Shakhtar, but they didn't. Shakhtar did win, and it didn't even come down to that because Napoli were beaten by Feyenoord. Never got a point in the Champions League. They got their first win of the night. History for them. Bitterness for the Italians and specifically for Napoli fans. Or maybe Napoli fans are not that mad because we're hearing a lot that they care more about the Scudetto. Honestly, to me, it looked like Napoli did not want to compete in the Champions League this season. No. They did, from the first minute, from the first game that we watched in Milano, when we were at that bar, it looked like they did not want to focus on the Champions League. They were focusing on Serie A, from my perspective.
They made it clear what they wanted to do in the beginning. They didn't care in the beginning. They started caring at the end, but it was too late. They lost to Feyenoord over here. They only got 6 points. They played 6 games, only getting 6 points, only 2 wins. The rest they lost. That's
in a group,
stuff.
With all due respect, Shakhtar and Feyenoord. Shakhtar deservedly going through in this group. Never expected it. We even said that Napoli could beat Manchester City, but the attitude of the team was not there, and they were relying on another result. And we kept saying, you can't rely on another result. You need to do the due diligence before this, and you need to make sure you do your homework before so that it doesn't get to this point. What pisses me off the most is Sadi's quote after the game where he said that they allowed the game in Shakhtar in Ukraine to dictate what happened to them. He said, we lost our mentality and we need to be stronger mentally. And this is something that we keep saying, and I'm telling you, they are risking a lot by doing this. The Champions League is the #1 competition in the world. I get it. I get the idea of holding out for the Scudetto, right? Napoli's team is not deep, and De Laurentiis should have invested a lot more money to fix his team, which #1, I think it's from him. #2, they're risking a lot because I don't even know if this team is deep enough to win the Scudetto. And if they don't win the Scudetto, then the whole season looks like a failure. And #3, I think it's just the complete wrong strategy. Whether it's from Sadi, whether it's from the board, whether it's from the president, which it must be a little bit of all of them, I'm extremely, extremely, extremely disappointed. While I do see the side of we're going to focus on the Scudetto, an Italian team is not allowed to just bail out of the Champions League that way.
There's really nothing else to say. I'm disappointed. What was Sadi thinking, though? Like, it's not like he was going to go last place. At the end of the day, he's in Europa League now, and he's still playing the same amount of matches that he'd be in the Champions League.
On. Europa League, they're going to put even less effort in the Europa League. People saying that, oh, now they're going to win the Europa League. There is no way that Napoli takes this competition seriously.
First of all, Insigne is not playing injured. Then they had Gulam injured.
Let's talk about Insigne.
They have no depth.
They are so Insigne dependent.
They are.
Super Insigne
Callejon invisible, Mertens invisible, Hamsik invisible. There's nothing else to say.
They didn't deserve to go through. We say the best football in Italy, the best football in Europe, the most beautiful football. They did not try, and that's why they went out, and they do not deserve. It would not have been deserved if they went in. Shakhtar, to beat Manchester City B, freaking Guardiola and all the text messages to Sadi, all that bullshit, they couldn't even do it. And I'm actually more happy for Shakhtar. Disappointed in Napoli because all this talk, everyone sees Napoli #1 in Italy, and then, oh, you can't even make the Champions League? It's crazy.
Shakhtar actually, in the press conference, Shakhtar's coach actually said in the beginning, he said he'd dress up as Zorro if they progress in the next round, and that's what they did, and the coach actually did dress up as Zorro. Crazy. Doing some press match commentary.
All right, forget about these guys right now. Let's talk about Roma and Juventus in the Champions League for the draw. Real quick, these are the teams that Roma and Juventus will be facing. Off the top of your head, Mike, who do you think is a good draw for Roma?
For Roma, I think the best one, it would be Basel, I think.
Basel, yeah. Everyone keeps asking why Chelsea and Barcelona are not on this list. Chelsea came in second place in their group, so Juventus are not playing a second place team, and for Roma, they can't play Barcelona because Barcelona came in first, and all the Italian teams cannot play against someone who is already in their group, so Roma can't play Chelsea. Juve can't play Barca. I think that Juve are risking a lot. I am not too confident about this draw because every team besides Besiktas, which I'm not trying to give disrespect, but they are the weakest of the pack. Last year, I would have been extremely optimistic, wouldn't be scared to face not even one of these teams last season. I would not be scared. Even Tottenham. Even Tottenham. Freaking English teams in the Champions League this season.
There's 5 of them.
Freaking killing me. Honestly, it's
Who do you pick? Who do you want? You want Besiktas?
I want Besiktas. I mean, I always like to play the best.
Slim.
But with this Juventus, can you play the best? Lately, they've been playing good. Maybe Tottenham, Liverpool score a lot of goals, but Liverpool, they have no defense. Anyway, we'll get back into that another time. I want to say, really cool video sent in to our boy Adam Durrani. And we don't want to condone this because I think it's like technically graffiti.
It is.
But this video
it's illegal for
was
sure.
amazing. Sick. Adam Durrani is a huge supporter of us. If you want any stickers, send us an email to ItalianFootballTV@gmail.com. We're not going to charge you. A few people asked how much they were. But yeah, there we go. And also, we've got something dropping really soon. Mike, you want to hint at what it is?
Jeez, I don't want to hint anything. Bro.
You don't want to hint anything? That was good. It's dropping real soon. We've got some merch. It's official. We're going to give you the details soon, but stay tuned from that. We worked super hard to get the best quality stuff. They're sick. You're going to love it. Yeah.
You guys are like
follow us on Instagram so you stay updated to everything. We're going really hard on Instagram lately. Guys, let us know your thoughts. Do you think it's smart for Napoli to be focusing on the Serie A? Do you think they're risking? And who do you want Roma and Juventus to draw? Let us know down below. And as always, we'll talk to you soon.
Ciao guys.
Ragazzi.